Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm very excited to do this video because I've been writing a lot of articles for a site that you may know of. It's called Medium, and I've been writing a lot of articles on there on self-improvement and self-awareness and productivity and essentially how to live your best life, because that is what I want to do and that is what I want to help others do. Alright, so I thought I would share 10 productivity tips that have helped me and that will help you stay on track, stay motivated, stay, getting the thing done. Okay, so they're not in any particular order, just FYI. Anyways, we're gonna start off by talking about fitness, and the thing is that I get it. Not everybody is motivated right now to work out during quarantine. Gyms are closed. Like, how many workouts can you possibly do in your living room, okay? Like, frankly, I'm over it, but we're still doing the thing, okay? But fitness, it does not have to be your entire life. Fitness can be done in a variety of different ways. You can go for a walk, you can go for a jog, you can do a hike, you can go walking somewhere you've never walked before. The fitness is not based on how much weight you pull or how many squats you do. Fitness is your activity level. Fitness is your hydration. Fitness is your nutrition. Fitness is an all-around thing, and it does not, like, this is something that I definitely struggled with. At the end of the day, like, it's not about how many curls you do, it's not about how many planks you do. At the end of the day, it's taking care of yourself, it's nourishing your body, it's staying hydrated, which I struggle with. But at the end of the day, do the small things, do the little things that you can do, which means take a walk outside. Something that I actually read in my book that I love this. I'm gonna read it to you. It's a quote. It's by Søren Kierkegaard. I'm assuming she or he is German. Anyways, the quote is, "I walked myself into my best thoughts." And I thought that was just amazing, because the thing is that when you are walking, you are thinking, you are processing, you can listen to a podcast, you can listen to some music, you can, the options are limitless. Just do what you can. Moving on to cleaning. So I am the type of person where I cannot work in clutter. Like, I mean, I don't necessarily have like a full-on desk, you guys know. I have a bliss station. That is my station. I have my books here, I have my laptop, I have my plants, and while you can look at it and you could say, I mean, it's kind of cluttered. It has like plants, it has candles, it has books, blah, blah, blah. But the thing is that, when like stuff is just kind of laying around, like, that is what gets me. Like, I like to work in a clean environment where things are organized, and I love organization. Like, I just need organization, Like, you could see that remote right there. It's kind of bothering me that it's on the couch and not on the table near my beautiful peonies where it should be. So the best thing I have to say about this is just try to, when you do wake up, when you start to work, kind of organize your space. Make sure that the space that you are actually working in is a space that you want to be in. Tip number three, hydrate. This is something that I struggle with. I don't know what it is. Some days I love water, some days I'm just chugging it by the gallon, and then there are days where I would rather have anything but water. Anyways, hydration is key. Like I said in the first tip about fitness and taking care of yourself, hydration is essential. When you hydrate, you are literally eliminating all of the bad stuff in your body, which, I mean, to me that sounds amazing, but I think I just need to like engrave that into my mind, like, hey, if you drink, you eliminate all the bad stuff. So drink your water. And you can do this if you are somebody who struggles with drinking plain water like me sometimes. You can do so many things to kind of amp it up. You can, I don't know, you can make a mocktail with some fruit, and you know, I like to add a little bit of kombucha and then I put bubbly water in there and then some fruit. Or you can literally buy one of those like flavored things, the flavored droplets, where you just take a glass of water, put some droplets in there and make it taste good. Or you can just literally take plain water and put some berries in it, put some orange in it, put a little bit of lemon in it, whatever you want to do, whatever floats your boat. Just stay hydrated. All right, I think this is 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. I think this is 4. So 4. Tip number 4. Get ready. So I mean, I don't know how some people have been, but I know that waking up in the morning and when you don't necessarily have that option to go anywhere, you don't necessarily like, you know, have the need to get ready. Like, you don't need to shower, you don't need to do your hair, you don't need to put on pants, you don't need to put on a shirt. Like, sometimes you can just, you know, like, I mean, right now, like, I'm sure that a lot of people are probably just waking up in their PJs and just living their day in their PJs. And that is just something that, I mean, I get it on a Saturday every now and then, that's fine. But the thing is that if you get yourself ready in the mornings as if you are going to have a productive day, then you're probably going to have a productive day. It doesn't need to be crazy fancy. You don't need to, you know, do a full-on makeover and do your full-on hair routine or whatever. You don't need to put on jeans. I hate jeans. Refuse to wear jeans. It is almost summertime. That is the time for shorts and shorts only. Get ready in the mornings, take a shower, do something to your hair, at least comb it, whatever. I don't know, girls, if you like makeup, put on a little bit of makeup, put on some lip balm. It goes a long way. Like, I have my fancy Laneige lip balm and I put it on like every 20 minutes and I love it. I feel fancy. Just putting in that little effort to, you know, make yourself look presentable, make yourself feel like, you know, you put an effort into yourself. When you feel like you have put effort into yourself, everything else that you do, you want to put in effort. You can't just not. You can't invest into yourself without investing in other things that matter to you. And I do think that putting in effort into yourself is an investment. You're investing into yourself to look good in the day, to feel good. It's just those little things, honestly, that I feel matter the most and make you feel good the absolute most. So do the little stuff, take a shower, put on something nice to wear, something cozy, and just get out of those pajamas, put on some lip balm, do your eyebrows, do your lashes, do whatever makes you feel good. So this one is essentially working, and I know that these are productivity tips that will hopefully help you work better, but the thing about work is it's always going to look different. Not every single day will always look the same. Not every single day will you have the same amount of energy to put into certain things. There are days where work comes hard. There are days where work just comes easily. You just have a flow of it, you know? And the most important thing that I feel like when it comes to work is to not multitask. I think that when you multitask, your brain is literally just like, okay, like, what are we doing? Because 30 minutes you're doing this, the next 30 minutes you're trying to do that, and meanwhile, as you're doing those two tasks, you're also trying to respond to comments or respond to emails or whatever it is that you're doing. So always stick to one thing at a time, because when you can stick to one thing at a time, you will then be able to fully invest everything into that one task to get it done from 0 to 100, and it won't be lacking in anything because you weren't distracted by anything. You literally put everything into that one task, which is why I don't recommend multitasking. I always try to multitask, and honestly every single time that I've had those days where I try to do it, I just regret it because I don't feel productive at all. I feel like I didn't even accomplish as much as I could have if I had just stuck to one thing. So multitasking, not recommended, but hey, if it works for you, keep doing it. If you are somebody who likes peace and quiet, highly recommend finding your sanctuary in the house. Like, if you do not like noise whatsoever, if you have roommates, whatever it may be, go to your room, get your stuff done. If you like music, try to find some relaxing, just chill music that will just kind of like, it'll play mindlessly in the background, but you're still able to focus. For times like that where I'm just doing like mindless work that I don't necessarily need things to be 100% quiet, I like to listen to some instrumental music, some classical music, some Mozart, some Beethoven, some Bach, whatever floats your boat, honestly, like whatever you enjoy.
If you're putting...
Whenever I am writing or something, I like things to be 100% quiet. Like, I do not like noise, and we do live like, there's like a pretty busy street in front of our house, and there's always, all of a sudden, everybody is renovating their restaurants and renovating their apartments and building things, and it's always loud, which makes it a struggle. But I have found that by playing a little bit of classical music, when there's crazy noise like that, it kind of like numbs it all out, or quiets the noise down. It just makes me kind of relax a little bit more. I don't know, maybe that's just me. Find the music that you work best in and just keep it at that. Create a playlist on Spotify or Pandora, whatever you use, and just stick to it. This one is probably going to be extremely, well, I hope it's going to be extremely beneficial. Create a to-do list. This is, a lot of people don't like to-do lists. I don't know why. I personally feel like they are the #1 thing that will put you ahead, because when you know what you expect out of yourself every day, then there's really like no way for you to get off track. What I like to do is every single night I like to write down all of the things that I need to get done the following day, and then the next day I look at my list, I go down it, I start accomplishing the task, I check it off, which is the most satisfying thing ever, and then in the evening I'll go through everything that I did. Whatever I did not get done, I will put it into my to-do list for the following day, and that just, I don't know, it just makes things easier. And then of course you can do this, I mean, you can write your to-do list down anywhere obviously, but you can also utilize Google Calendar, and you can block out slots of time throughout your day, like 10:30 to 11:30 we're reading, 12:30 to 1:30 we're having lunch, like whatever it may be. I feel like the more you split up your day into like intervals, the more you're gonna get done, the more you're gonna feel like your day is being controlled by you and the day is not controlling you. So that's just my 2 cents. All right, another good tip is take a break. Have a designated lunch break in your day, whatever time that may be at. It's always nice to fit in a little break for yourself, because it just, first off, it not only makes you feel normal because you're not just stuck in your laptop all day, but you're able to, one, have something to look forward to. Like, hey, I have a break, blah blah blah, and I'm going to eat this, or I'm going to go on a walk, or I don't know, I'm gonna make another cup of coffee. Like, whatever it is that you're gonna do, it just gives you something to look forward to. And during your break, you're able to just recharge a little bit, and when you get back to doing your work, you're gonna feel so much better because you had a well-deserved break in the middle of everything. So I highly recommend having a nice little lunch break. I like to have one around 1ish, or like a 12:30ish to 1ish, I don't know, around like the afternoon time when I begin to feel a little sluggish, when I begin to feel a little like, hey, I've been looking at my screen for like 3 to 4 hours and I'm kind of over it, so let's take a little break. Instead of completely cutting off your work for the whole day, just have an hour break, go take a walk, go recharge, read a book, watch an episode of something, listen to some different music, fill up your water bottle, make yourself a nice lunch, make yourself a sandwich, order yourself a sandwich, order yourself some poke, like whatever you like. Last tip is coming from this book. Well, the quote is coming from this book, but essentially the chapter is called Finish Each Day and Be Done With It. And that is the tip that I want to give to you, because a lot of times this is something that I have personally struggled with, and perhaps you will be able to relate. But a lot of times when I start my day, I organize it, I get all of my things done, and then I work all day, and then I work up until the time that I go to bed. And the thing is that when that happens, a lot of times I'll go through everything and I'll be like, crap, like I didn't do this, or crap, like why didn't I do more of this, or why didn't this get done, or like I just go through my entire day and I overanalyze it, and I get so frustrated with myself because I feel like I'm not doing enough, even though my to-do list is checked off, even though I have accomplished everything that I set out for myself that day. I still will feel like I'm not doing enough, and that is something that our brain tricks us into constantly doing. We're constantly overanalyzing ourselves, we're constantly judging ourselves and being harsh on ourselves when we are literally doing the best that we can. So this quote I feel like is so good. I'm gonna read it now. It's by Ralph Waldo Emerson, and he says, "Finish every day and be done with it. You have done what you could. Some blunders and absurdities no doubt crept in. Forget them as soon as you can. Tomorrow is a new day. You shall begin it well and serenely, and with too high a spirit to be cumbered with your old nonsense." I think that is so powerful. It's so good, because at the end of the day, there's literally nothing and no reason for you to just, I mean, unless it's going to be a productive like thinking session, unless you're gonna sit down and be like, hey, what could I improve on? Or hey, like, what did I do today that's not putting me ahead? What did I do today that's not pushing me towards my goals? What can I improve on? Unless you're having that kind of therapy session with yourself, you should not be sitting there overanalyzing your day. At the end of the day, you did the best that you could. At the end of the day, you set out intentions for yourself, you set out goals for yourself, and you accomplish them as best as you can. So, finish each day and be done with it. Alright, I hope you enjoyed these little productivity tips. I hope they help you. I hope that you could utilize them. Do what you can with them. Anyways, if you like this video, please give me a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe for more content, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!